quick check-in. Where are you holding back right now? Or with whom? And on the flip side, where are you overdoing it to prove something to yourself or to someone else? Not all bravery deserves a round of applause. Sometimes it just needs me to come in and call you out or to give you a little swift kick in the ass. Because let's be real, that's why you follow me right now. That's why you're still here, is I'm going to say it real, without filter. Hello, my beautiful warriors of chaos, and welcome to this spontaneous reading. I pulled out a random card. I felt the need. Probably some of you are, needing a little push, a little encouragement here, and a little support. So I'm here right now. Since it's spontaneous, as I've just said, I have not pulled any cards out. So let us go right away. What is it that the collective or my beautiful followers need to know on how to be brave? We have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy showing up. Knight of Wands, kind of funny because the Knight of Wands is actually a super spontaneous energy. It's like someone who goes for it, someone who is super brave with his heart, with his mind, with everything. It's a fire sign. It's like, I could almost say that it's almost something a little too spontaneous, right? Sagittarians tend to be people who just they follow their instinct like instantaneously, like not with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If you're here and you're watching this, you're like, yeah, I get it, right? Like it's like an impulsive thing. So this showing up, if it, whoever is here, that it could be about love. This is someone who is, is charmer, flirty. This is about, having casual dating kind of energy. This is not a long-term dating energy, right? But whoever is here, maybe there's someone who needs to ask that person out, right? This is the reading. This is the message that's screaming out, like, you can do it. Like, what are you holding back on? This, lizard here. This Sagittarius energy is very much someone who is, I'm not saying it's only Sagittarius, by the way, it could be anyone here, right? It's someone who does approach a person, who will ask, but most of the time we don't ask someone out, or we don't talk about certain situations because we are afraid, because we are not brave enough, right? And this kind of energy almost speaks of, like, what if your mind was shut down at the moment? Because to me, this energy feels like anyone here who's spontaneous a little bit doesn't really move with calculation, with logic, or rationale. They're not saying, because most of us will do that. We'll move into like right away as soon as you want to do an action, like get on a dating site, talk to your boss, talk whatever it is, like talk to your partner, even talk to your own self, right? Your mirror kind of thing. Your mind, which is set up, okay? I'm not blaming the ego at all here, but your mind is set up to protect the human. So it moves into survivor mode and it says, and then it starts to build the walls, right? And this Knight of Wands is like, no, like, let's just move into it. Like, how many times, I can't even express to you how many times I've done the same thing, where that first gut instinct, I overlook it. It's just like, that becomes non-existent because it gets patted down with so many excuses, so many like scenarios that don't exist and probably will never exist, right? But they're in my mind and they're very alive. So I kind of love this energy showing up as the first card. It's like, just do it, And I picked other oracle cards, so I'm just looking at this beautiful dragon. This is from my Chinese astrology. I created this card. Dragon energy showing up. It's like, believe in yourself. Like, The dragon doesn't sit there and mull over, you know, how am I going to do this next ride? Or I'm going to, like, you know, he blows like the fire out of his mouth kind of thing. And it's like, yo, this is what I felt right now kind of energy. This is also anyone who's a dragon. You know, it could be, this could be fun too. Like if you're born in 64, 76, 88, and 2000. I did look it up before. I'm not that quick. Like, so yeah. So I love that the dragon is here with a star and this kind of the same kind of energy here, right? With the horse, and it's this like, you know, anyone here who's been holding back on like, you know, speaking up, which it brings Uranus. Uranus is the planet of rebellion. But it's more than that. It's like the breakdown. It's the chaos planet. Uranus is about like being okay with being weird, being okay with being not normal. This is the kind of energy here, and all of it here is kind of working out. You know, I wasn't sure how I was going to do this, but this kind of is working out here because Uranus it breaks down all that limitation that you have, all these boundaries that you've created for yourself, right? Because what do we do as human is that we go back and we blame. It's not even a bad thing to do this, but it's like you blame your parents, you blame the school systems, you blame everything for how they like, you know, made you into who you are. But at the end of the day, like most of you here, you're adults, you're not children, and you're watching this. And at one point, you know, you have to have the bravery. You don't have to have it, but at one point, stepping into bravery means, listen, partner, family member, friend, society, you know, like this is what we have been doing on this journey, this awakening journey, is like calling out everything, laws, everything, because it's like, you know, thank you for guiding me at the moment, and at that moment I needed you, but right now I need to follow my own instinct. I need to follow my heart here, right? I need to trust myself a little more. So if I feel this need that I need to go and speak up to my boss and ask for the raise, well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then it's like the consequence of that, the result of that is what keeps people from doing that, right? But the result is this. Listen, you know, this is the way I see things. If the result is like, no man, you're fired, for me it's like, wow, I was not supposed to be here, so thank you, motherfucker, but bye. Right? You know, like it's like the universe plays in funny way. It responds to you in the ways that you don't wish it to. Sometimes everyone thinks that the universe, by the way, is yourself, but you know that's an external image and a reflection. It's your future self. It's you, right? It's like, why are we rejecting our own paths and decisions and that are in results that are coming towards us? Right? If you get rejected by a lover, if you get rejected by your partner, if you get rejected and you're like, okay, this is just another way of looking, is where I'm at right now. I look at it and I don't get angry. I don't move into fear. I don't get disappointed in myself anymore. I just like stand in my bravery, in the sense of like, I'm like, okay, this was not meant to be. And like how many, like the universe will come back 1,000 times, by the way, with the same response, and the human ignores. We consistently ignore, because we have a vision board of how our life is supposed to be. We have a vision of how things are supposed to follow through, but it's not that. That's like living in the matrix, right? That's like living in the limitation. You're so much more than this. So anyone who's watching this who has been holding back from speaking up, or holding back from actually focusing on yourself here, again, that's another avenue of well, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a grandfather, whatever you are here. You're your label. I am a boss, I'm a supervisor, I'm a whatever you are. I have to take care of everybody else and not focus on me, because if I do, then I'm selfish. And that's again like inane, because if you can't take care of yourself first, then how you can't take care of anyone else. Sorry. So to me, it's like, let's revert this attention back on you, please. Like, focus on healing yourself. Don't stop focusing on, I need to have a relationship, or I'm a zero. I need to be, I need to be rich. I need to be this. Like, you already are all of this. You just don't see it. You cannot receive money. You cannot receive love. You cannot receive any of this if you don't fully love self, right? If you don't fully, you could just fully be who you are. But now you're too attached to stories and attached to outcomes, and it's hard for you to maneuver. It's hard for you to be in this brave state of mind. I completely understand. Right? So let's pull out another card. The Six of Wands. Hello, Leo. Lots of fire here. The Six of Wands is like, look at her or him. Like, he's like, yo, I got this. It's a victory card. It's a success card. It's like, yes, I have to push through this. I mean, I don't know. These cards are awesome right now. It's you pushing through. Pushing through. It's like, it's not a bad thing to be pushing through something, right? It's because a lot of people think that we need to do. These are very do cards because of fire cards, but I'm very much a proponent of someone who needs to just stand in it and really embody your weirdness, and really embody the dragon, the spontaneous one. Really embody whoever you are. And like, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. These two cards do not prove anything to anyone, because they don't care about anyone else except themselves, which is actually really beautiful if you think about it. A lot of people will judge that. So, again, it's that like selfish. It's that's like, oh, you're so, it's not. Like, stop looking at everybody else, first of all. Stop looking at what other people are doing and how they're living their life, and stop judging the other person, right? This is the common, again, mistake or like obstacle or whatever it is the human finds itself in. It's that tower moment that they continue to see, because they're always continuously, well, first of all, gossiping, or like I've done that before too. Like, I'm not saying I'm an angel, but like, all of this is like useless and a waste of energy, because you're here to find yourself on your path. You're here to fully love all the parts of yourself, the parts that judge, the parts that bully, the parts that lie, the parts that did all those things as well, not only like the beautiful parts of yourself. And I kind of find these cards are very, very action oriented, which is kind of cool too, because it's like, if it's almost like a motivation here. Like, if you're like, you have nothing to lose when you make a decision, because the result is the right answer. Let's say, I'm not, sorry about that. Windows are open. Okay, maybe they're like, no. Anyways, it's like almost a if the answer is no, and if the answer is rejection, and if the answer is whatever it is, can you see that? Can you bravely see that as the yes, as the moment that you move forward, as the moment that is pushing you to this next step? So I picked out one last card, and it says, if it feels weird, you're probably doing it right. And I kind of love that, because you know what? This whole journey is exactly that. Nothing on this journey feels normal. Normal is not part of this thing. But it's also about you moving, like trusting yourself, like trusting your journey, and Stop comparing yourself to others and stop proving to others as well. Love yourself, trust yourself. I'll see you in the next reading. Love, love, love you all. Bye.